Hello everyone, this is Clarix, and today we're working with defining or identifying the definitions of the statistic keywords. In this case, we have three choices: variable, statistics, and parameter. So we're going to read the definitions of all of them, and then later we're going to read the word problem that was given to you, and you're going to make a determination of what is more appropriate based on what on the definitions and the statements. Okay, so when it comes to variable, here it says a characteristic that can change from one individual to another individual, such as childbirth, right? In birth weight, for instance, every child has a different weight. It's a variable that changes. When it comes to a statistic, is a numerical value calculated from the sample. So let's say if the large portion is the population, let's say this is a population of students. This small population, this small portion here is going to be considered the sample of students that study math, right? So these are students that study math. And statistics sort of provide a numerical statement based on the students that study math. Let's say, for instance, 45% of students of math students are graduating or are likely to graduate in 2025. Okay, so that is a statistic providing an example that describe a percentage, let's say for instance, in this case, a numerical value that describes the sample. Okay, I hope that was helpful to comprehend. And now we go into the definition of parameter. So parameter, so we cover this. Parameter is a numerical value describing a population. So instead of describing the sample, parameter is describing the whole population. Okay. So let's say the students overall. In this case, it's talking about the true average birth weight of U.S. newborns in 2025. So usually has like a descriptive statement, like true average. So let's say parameter could be the true average of graduation or graduating students in 2025. Okay, so that's another way of seeing it, but it's describing the population. And one trick to identify parameters is usually describing the average as a true average after the analysis has been completed. So, okay, now that we understand sort of each portion, right, we can read this problem and make the determination. So the health department wants to know the average daily fruit and vegetables intake of all 99,095 residents in the city. They calculate the true average by combining data from every resident. So they analyze every resident, so basically analyzing the whole population, right? and they're trying to look for the true average. The numerical value they calculate represents, though, in this case, it's going to be parameter. Due to the reason the parameter, first of all, is stating true average after analyzing a whole population of people, of residents who eat vegetables, right? Who eats vegetables or fruits. Okay, so it's describing the true average of people who, of all the people, all these residents that eat vegetables and fruits. Okay, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching.